This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, double check you're still subscribed to the channel. Double check your notifications are on, and if you hit that like button, double check it's working properly, because you know these bad actors are working overtime to suppress the channel because they're terrified of more people becoming aware of all the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. Guys, listen. What is going on with XRP? It's XRP is changing the entire global landscape, but they don't want you to know that. They want you to believe that XRP is some type of meme coin, that XRP doesn't have any real value, that XRP is somehow gonna fundamentally go back down to 50 cents. Guys, based on everything we're seeing in the markets, there's no way XRP could fundamentally go back down to 50 cents. Can it go back down to 50 cents because they manipulated, they spoof it back down to 50 cents? Of course it can. And me personally, I hope they do it. I really hope they do it, because I already reached my XRP goal, but they set it down to 50 cents. I will double and triple my goal. I will add more. I will add more because I know what XRP is going to do in the future. And I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell XRP. You need to do your own DD and come to your own conclusions. But guys, look at all the inflows into the spot ETFs, into Bitcoin, into Ethereum, into Solana. Who is leading the pack? XRP. And you guys know by now that for these spot XRPs to be working, what do they need inside them? They need real XRP. And as the inflows grow, what do they need to do? They need to buy more XRP for their spot ETFs. And the thing is this, we still have a whole lot of other XRP spot ETFs in the pipeline that are about to go live within the next week or so. And not only that, we know that BlackRock, Vanguard, Fidelity, and Charles Schwab are going to be coming out with their own XRP spot ETFs also. And that's going to bring in billions with a B, of institutional money. There's no doubt in my mind about that. And what is that going to cause? That is going to cause a supply shock. And then, in my opinion, the price of XRP is going to start rising accordingly. Because like I tell you guys all the time, they can manipulate any stock they want, any crypto they want, because the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI practices willful blindness to fraud and corruption. If a majority of the victims of the fraud and corruption are the 99%, and the ones engaging in the fraud and corruption are the 1%. The SEC, the DOJ, the FBI, they turn a blind eye. They act like they don't see anything going on in the market. But once the institutional money comes piling in into the billions, the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI are going to start paying attention to what's going on. And pretty soon, we're going to have more XRP spot ETFs than we have Bitcoin spot ETFs.